Welcome everyone to a new little vlog here from Tenerife, and it is a bit of an apartment update. Dad is over here at the moment and he's doing a little bit of work on the apartment and the wardrobe, so we're going to show you a little bit of that process. We're going to be ripping out some wardrobes today and replacing them and things like that coming up this week. So last time we did this you all enjoyed it, so we thought we'd carry on and do it again. Got gorgeous views this morning, it's absolutely stunning. So we'll show you exactly what is going on. We've just been to Leroy Mail into the hardware store and bought some different bits and bobs. If I take you through to the back. So this is a holiday rental apartment that Dad's had for many years. And in the back wardrobes, we've had issues with damp and stuff and bits and bobs. You remember all of this was done, the bathroom and everything.
Remember we had
which is all, it's all spot on now. Absolutely spot on in here now. No more damp or anything, which is good. There was all the damp there, wasn't there? Yeah. So we've cured the damp, but the problem is the wardrobes, they're old, they smell a bit damp still, but they're full of woodworm.
They are the original wardrobes from when the complex was built. And this studio back room had, instead of a kitchen, walk-in wardrobes, but they were made of all the honey pine, and they're just full of woodworm. So
the history of this apartment, it is a 3-bedroom apartment, a very large 3-bedroom, because this back room was actually a studio. That out there is a studio, and this was the same. This was a studio, that would have been the doors, but when it was built towards the start, they converted it, changed it from a studio, added it to the 2-bedroom here, and it became a 3-bedroom. But this back room is the size of a studio, it's big.
Yeah, absolutely. So there were some issues with the bathroom causing the damp, and these cupboards causing the damp. They were finally sorted. We had it all re-rendered.
Yeah.
But we decided that these pine wardrobes...
This would be a kitchen.
would have been a kitchen in the day. We took some of them out last time, and we had it plastered all nice because all this was coming off.
Yeah, we took these doors off, got it all plastered and painted, which is good. It doesn't smell in here anymore, but we've decided we want to rip out all of the wardrobes, all of the built-in wardrobes, and just have a big
square room
walk-in closet.
That's the plan.
Is the idea.
If you don't believe me about the woodworm, this door was shut in November.
Yeah, that's the lockable one.
I opened it the other day.
And there you go, there's all
and there you go.
The woodworm down there.
Literally.
So we've got some stuff to store. We're going to rip all this out, make it nice, bright, clear it all, paint it all, and it'll just be a nice walk-in closet with rails, some hanging space.
There's more substance in an aero bar. These are literally honeycomb in there.
So they're the very originals. These actually innards, these are new innards. These are fairly new. The last sort of 10 years ago you had these done. So they're solid. These old doors aren't, but it's all going. It's all getting ripped out. It's all gonna go. But yeah, this back room is huge. It is very large, this apartment, because of that, because of this studio back room. So
we're going to
get to work. We've got to clear all this out first, get all the shelves empty, and then we get smashed into bits. Just bought a big hammer, haven't we? A big sledgehammer.
Yes.
So we can get crack-a-lacking.
Indeed.
Stride on, smash on. Okay, so job number 1 is pretty much done. We're pretty empty. We're just going to lift these doors off. These just lift off, and then we start demolishing walls and stuff. You know what I mean?
People like this at home, how do you come to acquire so much?
Well, a lot of this is left behind. A lot of these guests leave these behind. These are deck chairs and umbrellas, and you always think, oh, we'll keep them in case other guests want them. And then then another one gets bought, and another one gets bought, and in the end, you just end up collecting. I mean, that's a decent, deck chair for the beach, but you never use it, do you? You don't want to bin it because it's decent.
And then
we're going to give them all to charity. We'll go to the charity shop.
We've got to be ruthless.
Got to be done. Right, do a little time lapse, I think. Get all this ripped out. Okay everyone, so a little update. We haven't really done that much. We've ripped it all out, as you can hear, it's quite echoey now. Got all those frames out, but these are very, very solid. I'm not damaging my wrists hammering them out. So the guy's coming tomorrow anyway. So we've just made a good head start. And what we're thinking is, Dad now might want to, because these insides are new and solid, Dad's thinking about maybe keeping this section, putting some nice new custom white doors on it, painting the frame nice and white, having that as a lockable owner's cupboard. And then the rest, all this is going to go. And it'll just be nice shelving all around and hanging rails. So guests will have all this space to hang this stuff. We're going to put a nice mirror in, paint it all up. But he's thinking about maybe keeping this small section for his golf clubs and different bits and bobs. But we've got to see, we've got another builder coming to see whether he can get some custom doors, whether it would even work. Or they might just say, for the sake of the price of it all, rip it all out and put a standing wardrobe in that you can lock.
Yeah, I just think it's
The price of the custom doors, a fortune. That door behind is like €900, you know, for one custom white door, because they're all custom fit and they're solid. They're not the cheap rubbish that you can get. You can get cheaper versions, but they're solid then.
Well, we have a decision to make, which we
Tomorrow.
can sort of let's sit back. I'm glad we've done what we've done, because we've got to.
Yeah, we're still going to get all this refinished as well, all that damp sorted and that.
Because after all the years I've put up with this, I want it right.
Exactly, so that's it. Let me know in the comments, because I think that might be half a job. We might start calling you Arthur. Half
Do
a
you know what?
job.
Do you know what's actually quite funny? This is actually big enough to be a bedroom.
Is it?
Yeah, you get a single bed in there, chest of drawers there, easy. You would, seriously.
You should do it.
Could be a
Would you do
bedroom, but then how much bedroom?
Because I mean, you could get 4 beds in here, couldn't you?
You know what I mean?
I mean, you could have 4 beds. I mean, that could be a sofa bed. It's not. We might get rid of that sofa as well.
We could single-handedly solve the housing crisis in Tenerife. You know,
Oh, I wish.
we could. I mean, how many residents could we fit in here? Hey?
You could put a lot. You could make it another
Joking
bed.
aside, it is massive. And even the walk-in, that's massive. Now I've seen the doors off and everything, it's so much bigger.
It is pretty big. Pretty big.
So,
But yeah, we might get rid of that sofa. I've got another TV going here. That TV's going. I've got a slightly better one that we're going to try and maybe move over. There's always stuff to do, isn't it? It's never ending, is it?
Well, you go back on the vlog and, you know, Place in the Sun never quite tells you all this, does it? Eh?
No, well, John and Julie want to come out and enjoy 5 months of the year and 6 weeks here and 6 weeks then. 5 weeks of which you've spent doing all this sort of stuff. And then you have a week holiday at the end.
I forgot to mention you'll be sharing it with 6 million woodworm.
Yeah. And then you've come for 6 weeks, 5 weeks of work, a week of fun and enjoying it, and then the next minute your guests are in to wreck it all.
Exactly. It is literally ongoing maintenance. Is like something that no one really fully gets. You come on holiday, which is why I love Florida so much, because I went in someone else's villa, not even thinking about any jobs, painting, touch-ups, repairs. I just enjoyed the holiday.
Yeah, and then you just leave.
I come to Tenerife and it's like, look at the stone, oh my word, look at this. Oh,
He comes in, he's like, have you seen my breakfast bar? I painted last time. It's full of all marks. I said, yeah, you've got loads of kids coming and staying. It's constantly touching up the paintwork and...
It is. But, you know what? This being what it is, it's worth it.
Yeah, it's worth it, yeah. I mean, and you're doing a lot of big jobs where, because it's a complex built in the 80s.
Yeah.
A lot of these big jobs have come up now, like putting wardrobes in and...
Well, I say that
bathrooms
stems
and...
back from day one, 1980s, and the woodworm is historic on Royal Palm, and it all started in Rosie's Cantina, in the big wooden beams.
Yeah.
If you ever went in Rosie's, they were like an aeroboat. You could actually see the holes in them,
Yeah.
and that's spread through the complex, because this wood was like
This
heaven
pine,
for
oh
them.
yeah, they love the pine.
Absolutely heaven. So, yeah.
So we've done a bit, we've made a good start. He knows what he's got to come into now, and we've got an idea of maybe keeping that section on the right, but let us know in the comments what you think. But if you haven't seen the apartment before, we did do quite a few videos on this. Have we done a few videos, Dad? This is a new bathroom that we had put in a couple of years ago now.
There was a leakage that was seeping through.
Yeah, we had to have the floor dug up and redone.
That was all done. And then
This bathroom is going to be done soon, we hope. Then yeah, we did up all the living. Oh, what have you done here?
Who's put them there?
What are you doing?
Stupid.
Oh,
for God's sake.
what are you doing?
There was golf balls in the back, wasn't there? So I put them there. Oh, have you heard them bounce?
Oh, stop it! That's enough now. Look at you with your straws.
There we go. Look, we've discovered bags that have been stored on those shelves, and from the days of the lads' golf tour, we found
There's all kinds of
all
golf
kinds
balls.
of golf balls, golf tees, golf shoes. Look at me.
Oh, what are they're horrible, aren't
But
they?
I'm told I've got to give them all to charity,
Yeah.
because the homeless people here are glad of literally anything. So, I got ice cream on you.
Not ice cream, you've got a bit of Mackey's breakfast going on, you know. So yeah, there's the kitchen. We've had a new oven put in
Yes.
last week. We've got a new oven,
Wow.
fan assisted oven there.
It's rather
That's
posh.
new.
I didn't even
And
know.
then we've got a new washing machine went in as well.
So there's always something going on.
Constant, yeah.
Always.
New washing machine.
Phone
new
call
oven.
from the office. Paul, your oven doesn't work. Oh, can it be fixed? No, you need a new one. Lovely.
But yeah, look at the views we've got from here though. Obviously this is all got to go, but got stunning views. And you had your canopies fixed as well.
And the
haven't you?
canopy's been fixed as well.
Yeah,
It's
a
just
few little
literally
bits constant,
like a
innit?
rolling maintenance thing, you know.
Yeah.
So, but what can't be taken away is that view. No one can ever build in front.
No. Look at that.
The mayor is very clear today.
You can see the pool here as well. So this is a fully legal rental complex, holiday rental apartments, all legal, all licensed, insured, etc. So you can come and stay on here. It is available for rent. Always very busy though. It's one of 2 3-beds on the complex, isn't it?
That's all.
There's only two. Only 2. Oh.
And here comes lovely Laura to make an
Laura's come-
appearance.
Laura's come to
Have you
drop
got a
the keys
hammer?
off.
Have you got some nails, screwdrivers? Because we need a bit of a hand.
No chance. Put my hair and makeup and I'm going to go into work.
Laura's off to the bar.
Yeah.
I am.
You know
Yeah.
what? A night of pulling pints, making cocktails,
Sounds good to me.
some meeting striders.
Yeah.
We'll be down later, won't we?
Yeah, I think we'll be popping down later. But there we go, a little bit of an update from here. I will leave the link in the description to the apartment if you want to have a look, but it does get very, very busy, doesn't
It
it?
does get very busy. Are we doing this as a vlog, or are we going to show them in the same vlog what happens?
I might do this as one vlog and then they can tune in and watch another one.
Yeah,
Let's see
the story continues because we don't know where we're going from here.
No, we don't. Dun dun dun. We might end up on a plane somewhere. Have you got enough washing up liquid there? How many bottles of washing up liquid do you need? How many dishes are you doing? 4 bottles.
What
are you doing with all of them? He did a TikTok, yeah. If you're on TikTok, give me a follow. The Knightstrider one. This is a little bit clear. This is the other owner's cupboard that we've got.
And literally, around here is what I've cleared out with the back as well. It's all going to charity.
Oh, we didn't show. Just let me quickly show everyone else. Here's the other bedroom in here with TV. I nearly forgot to show everyone. These are all new wardrobes.
See what's it now? You see, that's what I'm saying about the back. Sorry, Laura. Right? That's what's in the back. Right?
Is that image? Yeah.
So here we go. John, put them on. Right? There it is.
That's a.
Yeah, I'm glad you came in
mean,
now. That's exactly what I'm suggesting.
Now they are not cheap. They are custom doors. You're looking.
Gorgeous, aren't they?
Yeah, they're very nice. I'm just letting so people think it's dead easy. Like
No,
getting
no,
these.
no.
These
They're
are a very
custom
specific custom made. They're actually that material is what they make kitchen doors from.
And it is.
So that there is about €2,000. That.
But look, he's blocked in everything,
Yeah.
and you've got that.
So just that finish, those 2 doors, and now you're looking about two grand.
Then we have some sort of lock here. Job done.
Okay. Right. We'll see. We'll see.
I think.
And then
Don't miss the next episode, guys.
Here's Dad. This is where Dad stays. This is the main bedroom in the front with the nice view out there.
At all when the apartment is an absolute.
Well, you get to see it. You get to see what's going on, don't you? You know what I mean?
It's like,
Exactly.
get the gist of it. Yeah.
It is just all just. We did say we were working on it, so. And these are leather reclining sofas, and they just got some covers on at the moment. So yeah, here you go. Just get to show everyone what's going on. Stride on.
Stride on, guys. So, guys, with the work going on in the back studio there, my man has had to rip out. We've decided to rip all the wood out, and it seems we were correct to do so. If you look here, these were Mucho damp is what my man is saying. These were the bits that were into the floor. Can you see the damp has actually come from the floor into the wood? All the frames were just, and the smell is not pleasant where they've been in the floor. So all the wood has been ripped out. My man here is storing it ready to go in the basura, in the bin. But I'll show you what's going on in the room a little bit later. But yes, all the wood is now out, and that's the reason why every bit of it had damp in it. And of course there was woodworm as well. So where we decided, we were thinking maybe keep a bit, make a lockable cupboard with it. No chance. It's all out. And
Okay.
thank you very much. It's I'll just see if I can turn around and talk to you both. No, I can't at the moment. So yeah, so the apartment's down there. I've come up to where my man is dumping all the damp wood. And not to mention the damp is also in the walls, so there's a lot of the walls come down. I'll show you that in a bit too. So yes, so Manola has had all the wood removed quicker than I could ever imagine, to be honest with you. But as he was bringing each section out, which just took a bit of removing, he was showing me the ends where they were going into the floor are all just basically damp riddled, almost like an aero bar with the damp and the woodworm. So I'm so glad we've decided to now take every bit of the wood away from that room. He's gonna make good the walls. The walls are also the damp has got into them, so a lot of the cement and plaster is coming off. I'll show you that in a bit. And then he's going to make good the whole room into one nice clean white room, so that we can decide what to do with that between now and when we come back out. I don't want to rush into anything and make the wrong decision, but I feel happy that finally we've dealt with basically a 30-year problem with the damp in there. It's just been ongoing. That bathroom that was leaking, obviously the damp was going under the floor, up into the wood of the wardrobes, and everywhere else. You just don't realise what water can do over a period of time. It's incredible. And then it doesn't just rot everything, but the smell is pretty dire too. So yeah, so we've lived with the problem for many years, and now it's being solved. So there you go, great stuff. So I've brought you back down to the apartment and into the offending room, which, as you can now see, if I sound echoey, it's because it is now just an empty space. All the wood is gone. As you can see, the lines there are where all the beams to hold it were. The wood, as you saw, full of damp, woodworm and everything else, all out the apartment. And then behind the wardrobes, thank goodness we've ripped them all out, because all this cement and plaster was blown, was hollow, and has just basically fallen off. So yes, that has to be repaired now. So the whole room is going to be plastered and painted white. You can see there the holes in the floor are where the beams for the wardrobes went in, and again down there was not nice. Manola has put some chemicals there to kill off the smell, and then they'll be tiled over. He's got to find some tiles that will blend in. That might not be too easy, but we'll see. Main thing is he's back on Monday. He's unibonded, all you guys that know what you're doing on DIY. He's put unibond on and leave that. He's gone off for the weekend, and then he'll be back on Monday afternoon when he finishes work, and he'll be hopefully getting the plastering done that day. So we're a little bit against the clock because I go back to England on Friday, and there is a booking in here on Friday. So, but yeah, it's coming on, and I as Andrew has just pointed out on TikTok, he's asked people what to do with a room this big, you know, and it's too big to just make it like a walk-in wardrobe. We'll see. That's not the problem at the moment. Let's get it all sorted first. So we'll keep you posted on Monday, and we'll see it all come together during next week. So here we are with a quick update on progress in the back cupboard of the apartment. My man's been in today and he's filled the holes with the cement. So with all the plaster and the cement had fallen off, That's the layer of cement back on, fresh cement drying out as we speak. All the holes where the cupboards have been taken out and the rails have been filled with cement. This corner here was historically really bad damp in there. So that's great to see that all sealed up. So yeah, progress is good. He's back tomorrow, all being well. I hope so, because he's got a bit of a timeline here to start plastering. So I will fill you in on our work tomorrow. Here we have all his equipment all ready to go. So yeah, there is a bit of a time schedule to stick to. I'm leaving here, today is Monday, leaving on Friday, people coming in, guests coming in. So yeah, I'm banking on him having it all done, possibly tomorrow, because once the plaster starts going up, it really moves along quite quick. So I shall tell you tomorrow what has happened, okay? Okay, you lovely people, another day, and the work progresses at pace. My man's been in, and as you can see, he's plastered over that cement that he put in yesterday, and over the back wall there, up to here as well. All going well. Not sure why he's left those two holes in the wall. We'll deal with that tomorrow. One problem has arisen in that we're going to struggle to try and get some sort of match on the tiles here, which is worrying me a little bit. Yeah, we'll have to see what he comes up with there. But yeah, he's back and he's done a cracking job on the plastering. This has to dry out. Hopefully dry enough to paint tomorrow, and hopefully he can come up with something for the floor tiles. We shall see. What's going to happen in the meantime is remember I said about the flat box. I bought from the equivalent of B&Q here, basically a temporary wardrobe stand. It's literally just while I'm not here during the next few months. We want to do something more with the room, but we haven't got the time to deal with that now. So guests can at least hang their clothes and so on there. It doesn't look great. It looks like Hospital Ward 10, you know. It's quite an ugly thing, but very practical, very practical. We used them in the flat when my daughter lived in the flat under the practice back in the day. They were very useful. So yeah, so we bought that. I assembled it, all credit to me. And yes, so the work's going on. I shall update you again tomorrow. See what happens with the floor and see if we get some painting done. See you tomorrow. Yes, that's right, Striders. You're looking at plain white walls. Sorry if it's a bit boring. There's the door as we go in. And as you can see today, my man has been here and we have one large plain white room. I can't believe how big it is with all the wardrobes gone. He's managed to piece in the floor, which is really good. This is a temporary measure for now. He managed to find a couple of tiles that sort of blend in. They didn't hit you in the face. He's apparently got on order matching tiles from the ferreteria, but the tiles themselves are up in Santa Cruz at the moment. Anyway, that's for another day, but just look at that. If you saw what we began with, and if you remember back in previous vlogs, the wardrobes and all the issues we had with them, all gone, plain space. Just don't know what to do with all that room. I really don't, because that is far too big for just storage, isn't it? Anyway, we'll think about that. That's for another day. But I'll keep you posted. Tomorrow will be the final one. We'll have a wee chat and we'll grout this in and we'll see how it all ends. So there you are for now. There's your update. Thank you. See you soon. Morning, Striders. My day to travel back to Liverpool today. But before I do set off, in about an hour or so's time, I will show you what happened in the end in my lovely new room. Here we have it. Forgive the echoes. Just plain white walls, wardrobes gone, everything sorted. We got the floor patched up for now. You can see where he's put little tiles in. Can you see just down there? And we've got this temporary wardrobe stand. Put the mirror back in. This is while I decide with Lydia what to do with all this space. We're not sure, but what's wonderful is the damp, the woodworm, the crumbling wood, everything has gone. And yeah, I didn't realise just how much space we'd have just spinning around here. I mean, there's houses back in England where they're new builds and a bedroom, this would be a double bedroom. Not really, but you know what I mean. So yeah, so the job's done. It was finished last night. He's worked very hard on it, so I'm really pleased with the end result. Just hard now to think what to do with the space it's left us. So if you come on through, and I'll keep talking to you here. I'd like to end this vlog on a bit of a nostalgic note. Oh, by the way, look at my cupboard. Those of you that saw the cupboard at the beginning, look at that. All tidy. Massive clear out. All rubbish is gone. Everything that's in there now, including my golf clubs, is necessary, usable. We'll need it when we come back later in the year. And now finally, these. You can see here on it says Night Owners Cupboards, private lockup. These were the keys to the cupboard, to the room I've just shown you, to all those wooden wardrobes, which for many, many years, 20 years in fact, me and the boys came in May and we had our golf tour on all the courses on the island. And every time we'd finish, I'd put the stuff away and these keys would lock the wardrobes. As you can see, old brass ones, look at them. But every year I used to look forward to coming in with the boys, get the keys, unlock the doors. There'd be a right mess in there, golf clubs, golf shoes, golf shirts, balls, everything all going on in there. And out we'd get our gear and we'd have a wonderful time. And obviously, since Alan died 18 months ago, that tour doesn't happen anymore. And the locking cupboards have finally gone. But I'm going to keep these keys as a memory of the great 20 years I had with the boys, and in particular Alan. So Alan, rest in peace, buddy. We had some great times, and these keys will just give me a little reminder of those times. So there you go. So they're going to be locked away in this other cupboard and keep them, and each time I come I'll remember. So there we are, guys. The work in the apartment's complete. Time for me to go home, and I will see you. Oh, but that's right. I'm doing a travel vlog home, so you'll see me on that. And if you haven't seen me already, apparently 8 million people have seen me come down a water slide in Siam Park. So do have a laugh watching that as well. For the time being, love you guys. Stride on.